Hello, everyone. How are you doing? It's so awesome to be here on this very special day, as being February 22nd and at 2 o'clock. So I thought that would be quite exciting to. I just feel that today, every Tuesday, I have to tell you, every Tuesday, I receive an awesome meme from my friend Kamala. And every day and every Tuesday, it's about Tuesday. I haven't had the Tuesday. And so every Tuesday, Kamala gives me a meme, and it does help to remind me to choose positive things to be done for that day. But today is actually Tuesday because of it being the 22 to 22 at 2. So I'm going to choose two positive things to do today, and this being one of them, being able to be live on Facebook. And to remind you that yes, today is a day where it is Tuesday, but also every Tuesday is a Tuesday. And I remember my mom used to always kind of make fun about, oh, it's Tuesday today. And this was long before I even heard about it and it even sunk in about it being to choose something positive for that day, to make your day be positive. So I'm always very, very thankful for Kamla for reminding me about Tuesday. But today it is actually Tuesday because of all of the different twos. So I'm Darlene Petrie from Scam Prevention International, and I am the co-founder, not co, I am the founder and the CEO of Scam Prevention International. Hi, Kimberly. It's great to see you on today. I'm just going to be doing a short 10 to 15-minute presentation today and have decided that what I will probably be doing from now on is changing the structure of what I have been doing instead of having the long drawn out messages on Tuesdays about scam prevention is to have it so that the 3 Tuesdays at 2 Facebook Live will be just short 10, 15-minute presentations. And that way, a lot of information isn't given to you all at once. Well, hi, Tino. It's so great to see you. Thank you. Thank you for coming. I appreciate that. And so Tino is someone that I had met, and he lives um, in West Africa, in Togo. And Kimberly is someone that I know from the Daily Audio Bible and a prayer group that I belong to. So it's very nice to have you here. Um, but yeah, so I've decided that I would do shorter ones, and then at the end of all of the shorter ones, on the fourth Tuesday of every month, combine them all and provide more of a lecture setting, but it would a webinar, but and it will also every third Tuesday will be on Zoom versus on live Facebook and YouTube. So thank you. I really appreciate you coming today. And so, what Scam Prevention International is all about is we're interested in ensuring that people are being safe from being scammed. We don't want people to be victims of scams. It just seems to be something that is becoming so common, but it's not common because a lot of people still don't know about what to do to not be scammed, or some people have not heard of being scammed. So, 2.5 years ago, I knew nothing about scamming, scammers, catfishing, romance scams. I didn't know anything about any of that. And as it turns out, I was scammed while I was playing while I was playing a game. And so it's really important to get this message out there, and it is what my goal is to get this message out to as many people as possible. Now, although it's February 22nd today, March is International Fraud Prevention Month. And I would like people to be aware of it being Fraud Prevention Month. So I am going to share my screen and show you kind of a bit about what we will be talking about. So March being International Scam Prevention Month. Now, I'm not the know-all, end-all, be-all when it comes to scam prevention, as much as I like to think I am. I do feel that I am very knowledgeable. However, there are many more organizations who have been dealing with scam prevention for years, and there are many more people who have education and courses that can help you learn more about scam prevention. And so, what I would like people to do is to take a quiz and see how scam wise you are. Now, I'm not going to do the quiz while we're online, but I am going to I'm going to add to the post the the quizzes that people can take. And then I thought that next week on Tuesday at 2, we'd be able to discuss the quiz that you have taken and see how you did and see if there are any questions that you have or any concerns that you had in regards to the quiz. So I think that if we do it that way, then it gives you the opportunity to um, practice on what it is that you know and where you need to provide more or where you need to get more support. So I have included the links in the chat. So I am hoping that the links do work. If they don't work, then please let me know, and then I will put them in the Facebook separately, and I know that the links will work there. So please do the quizzes. It'll be and the answers are there for each of the questions that are asked. And then the other thing too is to learn of the different resources that are available to you and your family and your business. So we do provide for people who to have the information on business information as well, because there are a lot of entrepreneurs out there who do who need that extra information, extra support to know how to protect themselves, how to protect their family, and how to protect their clients. So that is something that is really important. And really, I think that it would be really great if you could share this information with other people. Again, I'm doing this month because in March there are so many different websites that are out there that are there for you to access to be able to get the support that you need in learning more about scam prevention. So, do you know the signs of being scammed? So, the free quizzes and answers, this best care is it identifies theft, identity theft questions and answers. And I know that in a book called Scam Me If You Can by Frank Abagnale, he said that all it takes is 2 pieces of information to start a profile on you. And that is your name, and it can be anything after that. So it can be your address, it can be your phone number, it can be your birth date, it can be um, you know, any of your social media sites, but all it takes is just two pieces of information. And then the word profile, I always I get stuck on that. I'm like, what? The scammers are creating a profile on me? Yes, they are. And that's something that everybody needs to know is that they have your information, and the reason they're collecting your information is usually for identity theft because they want to help you spend your money. In fact, they don't want your help at all, they just want to take it all. So I think that it's really important for you to to go through the quizzes and read the answers. Independent age, are you scam wise? This is for it's for people who are older, 50 plus and older, but it also applies. Scamming can happen to anybody. I just did some research and on romance scams and found that there was a study that was done worldwide in 140 countries, and the average age on dating sites was 18 years to 35 years, and they had been scammed. With the average age of the person being scammed was 18 to 35. So it doesn't only happen just to older people, it happens to younger people as well. And it happens in so many different areas, not just romance scam investments. I've heard that it happens to younger people in investments, usually because they are interested in the get rich quick kind of opportunities that they see, and then it ends up being scams. And then know before the phishing security test, there is more than just the phishing security test. They have about five other types of scams that they test you on, and so this one is kind of geared towards people who have businesses. So if you're a small business and you're looking for something that's going to test your knowledge in regards to avoiding being scammed, so scam prevention, then this is going to be something that's going to happen, or that's going to be a benefit to you. And then Q106.5 is a radio station, and this particular Are You Fraud Smart is a test that is put out by Frank Abagnale. And I don't know if I mentioned it, he is the one who created or he didn't create it, but his story is about Catch Me If You Can. And it was a movie made with him, with Tom Hanks and Leonardo DiCaprio. So these are good places to go. It has the quizzes, it has the answers. Please do them and do bring the responses. Or even in the meantime, if you have questions or you want any kind of support, then do send me a message through either private messaging or on Facebook. If you ask it on Facebook, then your question may be helping somebody else because they may have the same question but are don't want to ask it for whatever reason that they've chosen not to ask it. And then the next one, these are free courses that are available, and two of them are by the Canadian Bankers Association. Now, this isn't all about identity theft or your bank accounts. This covers different. It covers fraud prevention. So fraud prevention isn't only what I like is that even though it's from the Canadian Bankers Association, that it's not just about banking, that it's a whole realm of things. So fraud prevention 101 is a really good course. And the Your Money Seniors is for people who are 50 plus years of age and older. And you actually have to scroll down a bit to get that. And this one is all videos, and it's really helpful information. In it gives you ways of how you can also talk to other people to help prevent them from being scammed. And then Money Matters. Oh no, missed. Sorry, Friends Against Scams. Now this one's really cool because when you complete Friends Against Scams, you actually get a certificate, and they give you a course, but they don't really just give you the course, they give you a little test at the end of it, so that it's a way for them to know that you have received the information and that you are learning the information as you're going along. And then Money Matters is the fraud detection and prevention. And again, another awesome course. It does cover the identity theft and keeping your money in your bank account, not so it does cover some of the phishing. These are I found are just really great courses, and there are many, many more that are available. All you have to do is just type in the address bar in your website address bar of scam prevention tips or tricks or how to avoid being scammed. There's so much information out there if you're looking for it. And even though there's all that information, I still feel that it is my responsibility to give the information to people as this through this format, because there just is so many. When you think that there's 7 billion people in the world, and cyber criminal cyber crime is a $6 trillion business. And again, I can't comprehend 6 trillion, so I always think of it as the $190,000 a second business. That they're taking away from consumers and businesses, from people like you, from people like me. Like I need to do what I feel is necessary, and my hope is that you feel the same way, and that you provide this information, that you share this information to everyone that's on your Facebook. I mean, all it takes is a click, share, send, and it's off. And I've had people say to me, well, no, I don't share it because the people that I know would never fall for anything like a scam. And it's kind of heartbreaking, because then usually a couple of months later they'll have forgotten that that's been said, and then they'll tell me a story about a friend who's been scammed, and I'm thinking, oh, I remember doing an article on that one. I sure wish that someone would have shared it. I mean, I'm not the I told you so kind, but really, I really do want people to share this information. It's free. You just have to press share. You click on it, and it's gone. And then if people choose to read it, great. And if they don't, great. But really encourage your friends to share the information as well. So March, as I said, is Fraud Prevention Month, International Fraud Prevention Month. So all over the world, in the different countries, in South Africa, and Australia, in Europe, in Canada, in the US, all over the world, there are going to be programs, courses, information sent out to different people, to the different platforms on scam or fraud prevention. So I have created a schedule for my Facebook Live. And so with March 1st, I thought we would spend the time, we could discuss what the quiz was that if you've done, I'm not going to say if, when you've done the quiz, that we can discuss what your answers were, if there were some that you got wrong, or if there were some that you weren't sure about, then we can discuss those. February 8th, we're going to talk about the 10 signs you are about to get scammed. So, to be able to watch for what these particular signs are, and you'll be able to know that I need to really be careful because I may be getting scammed. The other is on March 15th. 10 Ways to Avoid the Triple Threat. Now, these I've taken right out of Frank Abagnale's book, Scam Me If You Can. The scarcity, the urgency, and the flattery. And those are definite signs of, that those are kind of one of the signs of the 10 signs that you are going to be scammed, is because of the way scammers do work. And then March 22nd is pet scams. And I thought that I would put that in there because spring is the time when people are starting to order their pets, order their money, or get their money ready to and send the money because they're ordering a certain breed of pet, of dog, cat, snake, turtle, bird. It's usually that time when people start thinking, that they want to have a pet. And so I thought maybe that we could kind of do a case study of a pet scam and then talk about where it is at what point or what points do people start to recognize that, hey, you know what, this isn't right. So the March 22nd will be a Zoom. And it will be, because it also is the fourth Tuesday of the month. And I thought it just would be fun to do something, rather do a case study, and we'll be able to talk about it. And then March 29th, I thought listener's choice. So when you're going through the quiz, or if you see something in the news, or if you come across a website that you think is looks kind of scammy, for better words, we can discuss that. So it would be the listener's choice of we would discuss what it is that you want to discuss. Having said all of that, I have joined a program called it's Global Scammers, and they are with Scam Advisor, I believe. I may be wrong on that, but they are going to be. They do a lot of work in regards to scam prevention. They are out of Australia, but scamming is all over the world, so it's something that I think that we need to be aware of. And so I would like to, if people have any websites that they believe are scammy, if they could forward me the address, the web, forward me the web page, the address, and so I can then have a look at it and then forward it on to Global Scammers. See, there are websites advertised as being scam prevention sites that are actually sites that scam people. I don't remember where I read it. And yes, I came across an article about that yesterday. Thank you, Kimberly. So yes, that is absolutely true. And so to find out, so that's the other thing. So there are websites, yes. So if it's a website and it says that it's scam prevention, check to see if it has the lock in the corner, and hover over the lock and see that it is secure. But there is also the website whois/whois, and that will tell you if it's a new website. It will tell you what country the website is in. I wish I could show you. I guess that's the difference. If this was on a Zoom meeting, I'd be able to show you. But do try out whois and then /whois.com, and then, or is that whois? Yeah, whois. It's like who, H or WHOIS, and then /whois again .com, and that will definitely help you find out who is, what organization it is, where it's at, when it was created. It just gives you a lot of information. So I think that is about all I have for today for you. This has been great. Thank you very much for coming. And also, please do share this schedule if you happen to do screen share or no print screen, I guess it is, and or use your smartphone to take a photo of what our listing of topics are for the month of March. That would be great. They'll also be listed on my website. So they're not listed there yet because I haven't updated it, but it will be by the end of the day. So thank you very much. And I do really, I should go back to stop sharing here. I never know how to do that. There we go. So, really, thank you very much for coming. And please do share this information. It is on YouTube as well. So if you're on YouTube, then like and subscribe and share. And so thank you very much and enjoy your your February 22nd. And I look forward to seeing you next week. Thank you very much. I always never know where to go to leave the studio. Thank you.